It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And there were rumblings about DeMarcus Cousins getting traded or wanting out last season. Ownership said they wouldn't trade him for anyone and put those rumors to rest.
Listen, it would be impossible to get equal value for the Cousins trade. He's not going anywhere. He's already a top center in the league and still very young. He just has to learn to get along with upper brass to win a championship.
And you've heard it from
And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position.
what you
put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Lance Stevenson. Cauley Stein is out there with Caspi. Then there's Darren Williams, and it's Collison at the point guard position. Cauley Stein dishes to Caspi. Lock it two. Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart, moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here is Caspi. 8 points his last outing. Stevenson kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. 3 from Stevenson. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Caspi's got his first points of the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Shumpert, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Nice there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Good morning.
The drive by Collison. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. A shot good from Love.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Excellent use of the screen that time.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to Smith. At the elbow, it's Freak. Kicks it out to Love. Baseline J on the way. Can't hit, and the Kings going the other way now. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith, how his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. And McLemore, he's checked in for the Kings. And he... gets it to go. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Stevenson. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Right now, let's find out what head coach George Karl had to say to our Doris. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. It's rebounded by McLemore.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Nobody near Stevenson. And it's Stevenson again missing.
That's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Inside, here's Caspi. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. Hey, you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Williams, leading by 5. McLemore, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him.
Here's James. A 23-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Mitchell. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Collison. Following the miss by J.R. Smith. And here's Collison. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after Darren Collison's miss.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Cousins. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Turner comes with the double team, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Jumps up, throw on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now, here's Cousins. He has 6. Bellinelli for 3. They grab their own miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McNeil kicks to James. Out to the wing. Freak with it. Cousins is there. Oh, yes. Turnaround. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Screen by Cousins. Outside Collison. At the top of the key, Cousins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cousins has got 8.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Freak with it. Cousins is there. And stolen by Cousins. Turner with it. 8 points his last outing. No good from Cousins.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
LeBron kicks to Mitchell. Smith outside. Launches a 3. There's the bucket. Good. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Mitchell. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Maybe making those early adjustments. Will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's
So he hits 1 of 2 from